What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Let's Play Minecraft with Brian and Greg. I'm Greg.
What's up, everybody? Let's come to another... I'm Brian. Hi.
Hey, Brian. How are you?
How's it going?
Good.
A lot of energy there. That was good.
Well, it's how we got to start strong because we're immediately going to lose it when we run around. It turns out our last few episodes, Brian, we've been running around. Oh, of course, sorry. This is Let's Play Minecraft with Brian and Greg every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, not even Standard Time. We put up 15 minutes. I'll set the clock now, so I remind myself of Let's Play footage for your enjoyment. You keep coming back. You get it at ign.com. You get it at youtube.com/MinecraftIGN. We take missions. Here's the new mission, Brian. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to prepare for it first. We have to go back to home base because we're way out here. We've been in other people's games, running around, freeing trolls, doing all sorts of stupid stuff.
Freeing trolls, that's right.
Now, though, we're back in our world where we left off when we did our little youtube.com/MinecraftIGN promo video. So now we got to run back to home base, get our supplies, and Brian, we need to go be cartographers and chart the corners of our world.
Oh, I like that idea.
Stick
That's really
with
smart.
me. You see, the thing here is...
I was there. I was with you. I didn't leave.
Stick with me.
I'm not going
you don't
anywhere.
understand what cartographers
Hold on. There's a wolf fight going on over there.
That's a sheep and a wolf. That wolf's trying to eat that
Oh.
sheep. He did.
Oh, God.
That's animal on animal crime, brother. You think it's safe in the natural kingdom? It ain't. Oh, he's going after this one,
He's going
too.
after the other one. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. This is crazy.
This is you think when you're not watching Minecraft, nothing's happening.
All right, so earlier I said I was with you. I lied. I totally stopped paying attention to what you were talking about.
We gotta go
wolf fight.
Chart. I don't have a bone, right? No, we gotta go chart the corners of the map.
Right.
Because Brian, we thought we were really close. We're not that close, but all the same, Minecraft's coming to PlayStation 4.
Right, but not immediately.
Right.
Not as soon
it got.
as
If you're not following this story, it was heartbreaker last week for us, where a couple weeks ago. What are they? J4, 4J? I can never remember. 4J, the guys who make this game. What? First off, Mojang makes the game.
Yeah.
Then these guys go and they port it to PS3 and everything else. And now they're porting it to Vita, PS4, and Xbox One. Great, you say. Awesome. They tweet a few weeks ago, hey, we've submitted the PlayStation 4 build to PlayStation for certification. Once that's done, it'll be out to you. You know what I mean? That's the final step in any video game.
So obviously, we start getting irrationally excited.
Exactly.
Thinking, there it is.
I had to start arguing with people on Beyond. They're like, oh, they said it last week, so it'll probably be out next Tuesday. I'm like, no, that is not how fast certification works, sir. I'd explain that to people, but I was saying, best case scenario, 3 weeks, yada, yada, yada. Then last week, they tweet, which... Colin and I were talking about this. A rare move for anyone, first off, to say they've submitted to cert as a developer.
Yeah.
Let alone then come back and say, well, we failed cert.
Yeah.
Sony found more bugs for us. We need to go fix them. And it's one of those things where bugs are in every game. I get that. I just don't. It's rare. People fail certification all the time. Some of your favorite games, ladies and gentlemen, have been submitted and rejected because they did not work right.
I was also really surprised about that, but I admire their honesty.
Exactly.
And their willingness to say, there's a cow in that tree. Hold on.
Yeah, well, you know how this world works.
That's weird.
And now you got a leopard going after it.
But I do admire their willingness to admit the fact that it wasn't up to snuff, and that means a better product for us.
Right.
Some companies just go, "Hey, here's our garbage," and they put it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have to find all the junk. And now they even have pre-release alphas or whatever. You have to pay to get in and find the garbage for them.
Jerks.
Basically, pay to be a garbage man.
Stores. So here's what it comes down to, Brian. Is that we're excited about PlayStation 4. When the PlayStation 4 version comes out, man, we're gonna take this world and import it to PlayStation 4, make more commentaries, we're gonna do more Let's Plays, we're gonna stream it on Twitch, we're gonna do all this crazy stuff with it. So, the problem is, though, it's still not time yet. We're not ready to do that. We want to go do that. They're not ready for us yet.
No, not at
So,
all.
we need to prep our world. If you remember, the big thing about the PlayStation 4 world is it's bigger. So, you can import your world like we're gonna do. But, when you do that, it's gonna be they're gonna add on to your world.
They're gonna add a bigger world around our world.
Right.
We think
That
Well, are you thinking of it like it's like our world is a chocolate chip in the middle of a giant cookie?
Right. I think they're gonna go and expand off all
Or are
four
we
corners
like
of
the
our world.
corner piece of lasagna?
Oh,
and they build a whole.
That's
extra
really
lasagna
fascinating.
pan.
I assumed we're dead center, and we're the epicenter of everything.
See, I was thinking the same thing too, but now my brain's kind of going, well, maybe they're building the rest of the lasagna tray because everybody knows that on lasagna the corner pieces are the best ones.
It is. It's the crunchy pieces.
Yeah, you get
the
some
crunch.
The same thing works with brownies.
Yep.
Although honestly, I'll eat all of those things.
Sure.
I don't really care.
Yeah, but they are. I'm with you on all that stuff. That's the better piece.
Have you ever seen those lasagna pans that only make corners?
They have brownie pans that are that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. It's like a snake.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a lasagna pan like that, but
Well,
I also
you could probably make lasagna.
I can also picture it. I mean, I know what you're saying. It's not like it's so. Anyways, I figured what we would do over the next couple Let's Plays is go out to the farthest corners of our universe, leave pillars, so that we can finally see this is what the world was. Now, what will it become?
Okay. What do you want to make these pillars out of?
I was thinking the stone that I was putting in here.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought home base had more stuff here. I'm confusing now the world I play at home with this world, I guess.
I think we had a lot of stuff and we used a lot of it.
Oh, that's good. That's what Minecraft's all about.
We're mostly mining and not a lot of crafting.
We do like breaking things.
We do. That's the best part of this game. And building.
So now we're just preparing for that journey. Brian, bring me up to speed. What's happening in your life?
Everything's really good. How are you?
I'm good. Getting ready for PAX.
Yeah, I've never been to PAX before. It should be
Oh
fun.
my lord, you're gonna have so much fun.
I'm gonna have a good time there in that Seattle town.
Yeah.
I'm going to Tokyo. I booked my. I'm staying a few extra days after Tokyo
That's
Game Show.
a brilliant idea.
And found a nice hotel. I'm gonna stay with IGN's Mitch Dyer. I've never been to Japan.
Ah.
I saw a photo of Japan, and I'm from New York, so I'm like, big cities, I can handle this. It's
Yeah.
no big deal. I looked at the photo of Tokyo,
Yeah.
and it's like when you get to the top of the Empire State Building in New York City, and you look around and you see the city.
Yeah.
Tokyo is like 50 of those.
Yes.
It's
Tokyo's awesome.
It's disgustingly big.
You're gonna have such a great time. I love Tokyo.
Yeah, I really cannot wait. But something I did read. I'm reading, more about the sort of cultural differences
Sure.
and how to get along there. People said that in general, culturally, Japanese people are a lot more quiet than
Yes,
Americans.
very
and
much so.
immediately, the first thing that popped in my head was Greg Miller.
Right.
I was like, what does he do in a place like this?
I just keep on Greg Miller.
Really?
I've been to Japan twice now. Once for vacation for an extremely long time. Once for TGS.
Yeah.
Vacation was most recent, and I went over there with a big old group of Americans, and I was still loud.
Loud.
I mean,
drunk,
just like, I wasn't even that drunk. I want to throw that one. Oh, I guess I was a couple days.
doing heroin.
Just doing huge rocks of heroin.
Huge rocks.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I think if you get a huge rock and then you have to eat it.
I probably should have brought a bed for this journey, but we're gonna roll the dice. I also should have brought that meat. God damn it, stupid. Yeah, but anyways, it's awesome. But
Good.
yeah, you're gonna be loud. And the other thing too, you obviously know the word gaijin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna throw that at you and think that you don't understand it. Me and Mark Bozon were in an elevator at TGS once, and these little Japanese women got on, and I don't know why their size. I guess because I'm a hulking beast, everyone's little to me.
Yeah.
But they got on and like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then it was gaijin, and then they laughed real hard. And me and Bozon are like, we understand that word, but we can't even tell you that we understand that word.
Do you want to explain to the listeners what that word is?
It means, it's just a typical American, right? Touristy kind of word, like, right? That's you're me. You're the giant, loud white guy in America, being all like, look at the Sonic thing. They got Sonic the Hedgehog over here, Mark.
Were you wearing a party shirt?
Yeah, probably. I was
Really?
probably wearing. I mean, this is back when I was there covering it, so yeah, I was probably
Totally.
wearing a Mizzou shirt,
Totally.
getting ready to go out and do it. But it's my favorite place to go. Abroad.
Good.
I'd go back anytime. Amazing food. The people are amazing.
Yeah.
Like I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like not like, obviously, like there's gaijin is not like a racial slur to us. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think they mean it in that way at all either. You know what I mean? So it's not like super offensive.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get mad at that.
Yeah. And it's true. Yeah,
Of course.
that's me. All right.
Yep.
Here I am, in your country. It's very nice. Thank you for having us.
But I know when I lived in New York City, I'd get mad at some. It's a national pastime there to get mad at people.
Sure.
But I would get mad at people that would just stop in the middle of the sidewalk and then stare up into the clouds and take pictures of random things.
Yep.
So I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that's the same. I always think about that. Like San Francisco's similar, but at New York, I realized how different it was in the fact that even now when I go to New York, probably I'm walking around looking up.
Yeah.
And everybody else is walking around looking down. Like I walk around San Francisco, right? Like I don't even take in the Bay. Like every day we drive by the Bay and the Muni, and I'm like, ugh, whatever.
Yeah, they don't even think about it
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, it becomes second nature. But that's fine. It was always weird to me in San Francisco because I've lived in places a couple times now, and you might be right outside of it, but I lived in places where there's like tour buses that go by.
Oh no, I have
multiple
that.
times a day.
That
You
goes
guys
by
do
in
have
San
that.
Francisco. That still goes by our neighborhood.
Oh, okay,
Golden
cool.
Gate Park.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, and it's just weird to be like, I live in a place that people come from all over the world
Right.
to see specifically this neighborhood.
And you always forget about that, yeah. When people are like tweeting us, like, "Hey, I'm here. What do I do?" It's like, well, I
don't know.
I go to the grocery store. And I hang out. I drink.
Hey, we had a giant earthquake the other night. Did you feel it?
I did. Woke me up.
Me too.
Yeah.
Woke me up in the
I
middle
like
of
it.
the night.
Couldn't. I mean, there was a few people like, I didn't wake up. Like usually, I'm in the I don't wake up camp.
Yeah.
This one was way too big not to wake up.
Yeah.
To. Things are shaking. Christine was freaking out a little bit, not like yelling, freaking out, but just like. Like Portillo wasn't in the bed with us at the time, but then he ran to the bed when it started going crazy.
Oh, really?
And she's like, "You want to help the dog up?" And I just woke up and everything's shaking. I'm like, "What?" Like, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's gonna pee. And then I'm like, "I'm going back to bed while it's still shaking." And she's like, "No, because we have these giant superhero paintings hanging over our bed that we put up. This is the first giant earthquake since then. They're in super nice glass frames." She's like,
man.
"No, at least move to the center of the bed. What if these come down?" I'm like, "They're not gonna come down." And then I did it anyway. And then. I'm like, all right, now I'm going back to bed when it finally stopped. She's all jacked up on adrenaline. I could not care less.
Yeah.
And then she's like, all right, call your mom. Text your mom first. I'm like, I am not texting my mom. She's like, if you don't, the first thing that's going to happen is your mom's going to wake up, see this on the news, and freak out. I'm like, fine. Text mom. Like, by the time you wake up, you'll know about this. I'm fine. I'm going back to bed. Watch up at noon. And then right before then, I tweeted about it. Because it was like a waking nightmare where I woke up and I was like, oh no, it's all shaking and crap. And then I was like, oh crap, and I also think it's Monday. I do not want to go to work today. And I was like, wait, did I forget about Sunday? I forgot about Sunday. Okay, cool. But then I went back to bed.
It was an earthquake so hard that it shook a day out of me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the craziest thing about earthquakes to me is always when it goes on. So this one lasted a while, and there's a part in it where you just go, oh man, is this the Earth now?
Well, I mean, the fear for us, right, is that you're always waiting for the quote-unquote big one.
Yeah.
One day there's going to think it's going to level San Francisco. It's like when it goes long enough, you're like, huh, is it getting more intense?
Yeah.
Is this the one finally?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I always
and
feel
then
like
it never is, and that's why I'm always like,
California's like it's like a state designed by like a madman that lost it or won a bet, which is like, I'll give you the most perfect place in the world.
But there's one catch.
For 1 minute a year, you will fear for the very infrastructure of the ground beneath your feet. Usually in the middle of the night while you're sleeping after a few drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's always what happens. It starts, and I'm like, God damn neighbors. And then it goes on for like an extra minute, and I'm like, oh God, our lives.
Yeah, I've been in enough of them now where it's just like I don't even think about it. But usually they are all so small. You know what I mean? That like this was for one that I probably should have taken more seriously and didn't.
Yep.
But then the end. I go to bed again, wake up. I've got texts from family and friends, and it's just like I'm like mom's like, I've seen pictures. Are you okay? I'm like, what are you? Like I'm walking Portillo outside. Nothing is different in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And like I come home, I turn on CNN, and of course they're like focusing up in. Wine country, Napa Valley, about this like 2 buildings that fell apart and all these wine. It's like, okay, I see what you're talking about, but like, I'm not there, guys. The Bay Area is being used quite liberally here.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you love me and worry about me. Everyone who texted me.
Well, it sort of reminded me about it was like after 9/11, there were people in New York State who were like, "Oh man, that was real close." And I was like, "Not really. Not for you.
Not the exact same thing. Actually.
You're about as close as Philadelphia is,
yeah.
which is another real city." But yeah, it's like my mom said the same thing. She was like, "Did you guys run and hide in like a door frame?" Yeah. And I was like, "No, because the problem is like my mom's in New Jersey. If she felt an earthquake like that, like she would be gathering up the most valuable things in the house in a bag, running out the door to hide somewhere safe. But here we've had them so many times that we don't really think about it. Is this the corner?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shoot! I dropped my. I put it down right. So we're out to the corner now. I didn't think this through.
I actually didn't think the corner would be underwater.
Like you and I knew that part, but I really didn't think that I wouldn't be able just to put the block down because I'm that bad at Minecraft. If you remember, if you're joining us, Brian and I love Minecraft, yada, yada, yada. We're not experts.
Oh, you just made it right.
I know.
By the way.
So now we found the corner of the world.
It's also pitch black.
But I can't hit the bottom to place this block. You know what I mean? Like I need something to put the block on. I guess I could just do it on that corner and build up.
Yeah.
Right. We get the picture.
Yeah, we get the picture.
All right. Okay.
And that corner's a tower, so we can climb to the top of it.
I'm gonna cheat it. Yeah.
Is that light?
Yeah, I think we did that though.
Oh, we did.
We've been to the corner of our Earth before.
That's right. Interesting.
Also, a creeper swam into the water over here too, so I'm kind of.
Oh, he's in the water? Just hanging out?
He was. He went down somewhere in here. I saw him jump in the water.
So how's your dog doing?
Porty?
Yeah.
He's good.
Did you get another dog I don't know about?
No, I don't know why I said that. Sorry.
It's
I thought you maybe you meant Colin. No, Portillo's good. Same old with him.
Good. He's a good man.
He is. He's
very well behaved.
Well, I don't want to go that far, but he's a good dog.
No, he's sort of well behaved.
Just barks too much.
There's
too protective.
the guy got a dog in my neighborhood that looks exactly like your dog, but he's like, it's weird. He's like the Joe Cool version of your dog, where he looks like he's just been like smoking and drinking all night. Like if you put sunglasses on him,
Yeah.
he's got the same ears, but one of them's got like a bite mark in it because he was in a fight.
Yeah.
He's just all like, he's the Scrappy Doo version. Oh, this is good. I like this. Are you gonna do a leap?
Oh yeah, leap of faith. Yeah.
Are we going to the top?
I want it high. It doesn't need to be the top necessarily.
This is good. Oh, we should put a.
I wanted it higher than this thing.
Can you put a little light on top? There
Good.
we go.
All right, good call.
Yeah.
All right, then we're going that way.
All right.
Kind
Well,
of
it
gives
looks
you.
so small from up here.
I know, right? Well, remember some of that's gonna load in as we get to it. You see
Yeah.
lily pads out there, so that's probably that place that had other things in it too. Oh, well, I'm gonna eat the steak so I don't die. And that's one commentary in the bank. That's one, ladies and gentlemen.
You know how terrifying that would be to see like a weird man on the tower at night,
Just lit up by himself.
lit up
steak.
eating pork chops.
What the hell is that?
That would be like an urban legend.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like Mothman.
We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, we did 1/4 of it.
We did 1/4 of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian and Greg. Play Minecraft.
What's
We
up?
do it every Wednesday at 11 a.m. on IGN and youtube.com/MinecraftIGN. If you like that, make sure you like this video, show them to your friends, share them. Because if you stop watching these videos, we'll stop making them. We tried that once, then y'all asked for us back, and here we are. So don't screw it up again.
If that happens, I mean, I don't even know what you're gonna do with your life.
Yeah, but we're getting ready for PlayStation 4 by now building the 4 pillars of our Earth.
That's right.
What'll happen next? Will we make it? Will we die? There's only way to find out. Keep watching. Wait.
Oh. Keep it locked.
We're idiots.